Hi guys! Today we're going to be talking and going over about the fundamentals and basics of styling and flat ironing hair. We will be incorporating the apparent condition of learning through basic step-by-step lesson. I want the students to be engaged and excited about what they're learning, knowing that they will be not only getting knowledge out of this, but maybe a little something for them in the end out of it as well. So we're going to be incorporating this into a bit of a game, a friendly game, where there will be a prize rewarded at the end to whoever receives the highest mark. So within this program, I have labeled out step by step the process of the fundamentals and the basics of a style dry and a flat iron. So when when your client comes in, the first thing you want to do with them is sit them down and do a client consultation. You want to find out the condition of their hair, what they generally use on it, do they use heat every day, to know which products to use, an overall analysis of their hair. Is it curly, straight, long, short, frizzy, to figure out the proper product. In this case, the desired look is for a flat iron, smooth, straight look, so we will be using the products along that line. So step 2, you're going to bring your client over to your wash station and properly drape them for a shampoo and condition. Within this, you will be sitting your client into the seat and draping a towel around their neck as well as a waterproof cape to then drape over the back of the seat so to ensure water does not get down on the person's clothing. You will then be using a smoothening or flat named shampoo and conditioner to help you with your style process. So once your shampoo and condition is completed, your step 3 will be to remove your wash station cape and apply a new towel around your client's neck to avoid any water getting on their clothing, as well as your salon floor, which will cause a whole other health and safety hazard. And then you're going to take a second towel and wrap the client's hair up in a clip and then wrap the towel around that to then avoid, again, water dropping. Step 4 is to bring your client over to your station and then drape them with a cutting cape, again, to avoid client's clothing getting wet, and then you're going to begin to comb out your client's hair. Step 5, you're now going to want to take a towel again after you've combed the client's hair out and wring the remaining excess water that you will find in the client's hair before combing it through, to ensure that your products, your styling aids, will work to the best of their ability, which would not happen if your hair is just sopping with water. Now we're going to look at the style. Now we're going to be taking a look at what is needed with the style drawing process. You will be wanting to use, again, that smoothening products and styling aids, something that may have straight on it, anti-frizz, anything along that line. So we're going to be start drying your client's hair. You want to ensure that the temperature on your dryer is not too hot. You don't want to be burning or potentially burning your client. Ask them if the temperature is okay and proceed with that. So to start with that, you're going to want to dry your client's hair about 75% to 80%. I'd call it finger drying. So you're just kind of taking your dryer in one hand and your other hand in the other and smoothing out the client's hair just with your hands, just to get that excess water and moisture out of their hair before you can go in and make your tools work to the best of their ability. You're going to want to start to section your client's hair after this is done, again from 75 to 80% dry. I would start from the bottom, working your way up to the top. It will be assisted with a paddle brush. So you're going to want to take your brush from the nape of the client's neck and then pulling it towards you with your dryer. This is just to the ends of their hair. This is just ensuring smoothness to the best of its ability without a flat iron. So you're going to want to do that and work your way all the way to the top, section by section. So if your client has thicker hair, you're going to want a thinner section, and vice versa. You will now turn on your flat iron once that is complete and resection your hair again from the bottom to the top. Now with this method, you will be using a comb of your preference. I prefer just a regular cutting comb. Again, thicker sections for thinner hair and thinner sections for thicker hair. And before you do use your flat iron on your client, you want to ensure you're using a heat protectant spray to then block any damaging effects that could happen while using your flat iron. So then you'll come to taking the comb of your choice, and same way from the nape of the neck, pulling end to the ends, working your way from the bottom to the top. Now lastly, if you find your client is having any sort of flyaway or hair that isn't in its proper place, you can use a light hairspray to then tame those pieces down. So that was the step-by-step for your basic lesson on a style dry on flat iron. Now wrapping this back in with the apparent conditioning, I would then grade the students on how they had done practicing on their mannequins, as well as their step-by-step plans as well. And then from the highest mark, I would, as a prize, then grant the student with a new flat iron. And from this, I mean, if there is a tie, then draw a number. But I think it's good incentive that the students are able to work towards something that they are going to get out of it in the end. Thank you.